GM Zinger Nation, welcome back to Moon or Bust, your home for all things crypto at Benzinga. We've got a great show coming up for you today. We're going to be giving you an update on the markets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and NFTs. Ryan, anything else we got going on today?
I did some interior decoration just like 2 minutes ago on the last show. We got
very nice.
Got some NFTs, some NFTSs behind us. They're all in Logan's collection.
Very
you can
nice.
view them on OpenSea if you want. But
there we
they're
go.
right behind us, so you don't have to.
Heck yeah. There's no good NFT displays out there, so I just get them printed for now.
I mean, that's honestly safer just to print out your NFTs and keep them with you at this point. You don't want them on OpenSea. You'll probably get hacked, right? So,
yeah, there was an OpenSea exploit over the weekend. We're going to talk about that in just a second, but let's get into the charts first. So smash the like button if you're trading crypto, if you're trading NFTs, if you're selling it all for fiat. Let us know in the comments below. I am having some trouble finding my mouse. There it is. Boom. Let's get the Bitcoin chart up there.
Oh, we're not covering Harry Potter, Sonic, Obama, Inu 10?
Hey, we can do that if you want to.
I really want to look at the charts. I'm all in at this point.
All right. But let's zoom out. Take a step back to start. We got Bitcoin here. What's been going on lately?
Well, we saw a pump.
Ooh.
That was good to see. We needed a little bit of relief after this downtrend, but I would say we are still in a downtrend. I mean, we're up about 10% from $33,000, $34,000. Well, we're chilling at around 37,000 now. So, I mean, it's nice to see this bounce, but I don't think we're in an uptrend just yet. I mean, you see there, these are what candles are these, Logan? 1 day?
These are the daily candles, yep.
Yeah, so on a daily time frame, I mean, we're not really up too far. We're still very far below that bull market support band that we like to look at. Those are the two lines on the chart right there. That's the 21-week SMA and the 21-week EMA. That makes up the bull market support band. We need to get back above that before we're bullish again, and we're still very far away. It's trending down right now, but it's still at about $50,000, so we have quite a ways to go before we're bullish again, but hopefully in due time we'll get back up there and we'll be on our way. Logan, what do you think about this recent price pump we've seen over the past couple days? Will we be able to break out of this downtrend, or do we have a long time ahead of us?
All right, so, I pulled out my crystal ball. I was like, all right, is the bottom in? And I'm not exactly sure. So I saw some people on Twitter saying it was a bull trap. It was a fake out. We're going to keep going back down. But, Twitter's been wrong the entire way down. So maybe this is like a bear bull trap. It's like a bullish. I don't even know. It just
traps everybody.
Yeah,
liquidates everybody.
Exactly.
No one can own Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin will pump.
Only Three Arrows Capital gets to win at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, I think we could have bottomed. I wouldn't be shocked if we went down again. I would be excited to buy more on a deeper discount. But I also think that this could have been it. I mean, we're seeing the macro environment change. We're seeing volume pick up. The stock market is erratic as hell. So, I'm thinking that we could be bottoming.
Can we look at a longer time frame? Can we go to the 1 week candles and see what that looks like?
We may.
See it.
Up only.
Yeah, more or less, Logan, more or less. We're still definitely in a downtrend. I wouldn't be taking anything to the bank at this point, but we still have a higher low than the last dip we saw back a few months ago, so that's good to see. I'm hoping that at the very least we double bottom out at $30,000 if we're going to continue this downtrend. But like you said, Logan, fingers crossed, hopefully the bottom's in. $33,000 was it. And hopefully we're on our way back up, but I'm not sold just yet. I think we still have time underneath this bull market support band, maybe for another month to 2 months. And hopefully in that time, we'll see this NFT bull market continue.
You saying I shouldn't be scheduling my Forbes interview yet, Ryan?
Yeah, don't schedule your Forbes interview yet. Shout out to Benjamin Cowan. He lets us know not to schedule our Forbes interview, but hey, maybe we'll schedule one once we hit $100,000 Bitcoin. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I'll stick to the Benzinga interview for now. It's better than Forbes anyways.
This is true.
All right, here we have the Ethereum blockchain token, Ether, trading against the US dollar. Hourly candles, let's zoom out. Let's get the dailies. What do you make of this, Ryan?
I mean, I think it looks about the same as Bitcoin, and that's no surprise. They're highly correlated with each other. We're really far below that bull market support band, but it looks like this bull market support band for Ethereum is actually going down faster than Bitcoin. It looks like we're down below, probably more so with Ethereum than Bitcoin. We're down below that bull market support band. So we'll be traveling down faster at a faster rate. So yeah, what does it look like it's at right now? Maybe around $4,000.
3,500 on the bottom line,
3,500, okay.
38 on the top line.
So we have a long ways to go before we get back up there. When do you think we'll test it? Because we'll test it and we'll either reject that support line or we'll break through, hold it as support, and we'll be off to the races. So how long do you think that's going to take to even get up there to test it?
I'd say we will test it within the next 2 months, which is a pretty quick turnaround. But look how quick the drop was, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd prefer a quick flush out rather than a long one. It means that the market is moving, pretty efficiently, and the whales are very active, right? So I think that we could see a quick bounce.
And look how fast we
might
bounced
go sideways
too.
for a bit
Logan,
first.
look
though.
how fast we bounced like 3-4 months ago when we were below the bull market support band. These are daily candles, so that looks like it was about 2 weeks from the bottom, and we went up about 100% from there. I mean, $1,700 to around $3,400, and yeah, that happened in 2 weeks. So this could all change on a dime really quickly. So you got to have your eyes on the markets. Got to stay updated every day.
And you got to watch Moon or Bust.
Exactly. That's what we're here for.
Mondays and Fridays, 2 p.m. You know the drill. Yeah, we hope you're learning something. If you are, let us know by smashing the like button. But let's pull up a different token, Ryan. What do you want to look at now?
I love Ethereum. I love talking about Ethereum.
Okay, fine. We'll do more Ethereum.
So I'm curious to know, did you buy any on this dip, or are you waiting still?
Yeah, I did. I bought a little bit. Now, mind you, I have like zero liquid in USD, just all in on crypto already. I mean, I've been buying the dip since it hit 4,000. But I was able to pick up my biggest purchase of the dip at 2,200. I woke up the other morning, checked my phone. First thing I do is check the price of ETH. Okay, I saw it was 2,200. Single tier, rolled down my eye, splashed on my pillow, and I bought 0.7 ETH. How about you, Ryan? Did you buy any?
I did. I grabbed some ETH at $2,400. So you did a little bit better than me, and I'm looking to deploy some more cash into Ethereum, but not at these price levels. I mean, if the trend reverses, I'll be happy. I have enough Ethereum right now where I'm rooting for it to go up, but if it goes down, I am ready to buy more, at between 2,000 to 2,200. If there's a flash crash down to 1,800, I'd be super intrigued, going heavily into Ethereum because who needs cash these days? But yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm rooting for Ethereum to go up. Even if it does go up, I don't think NFTs will be out of a bull market until we get back to that bull market support band anyway. So, I mean, I would be making money on NFTs since they're denominated in Ethereum too. So, I mean, that's the beauty of being in both NFTs and crypto in these markets. It's really a hedge at this point. When the crypto markets are slow, NFT markets take off and vice versa. So I love being diversified, even though they're all tokens on Ethereum. I still consider that some diversity. So.
Yeah, Ryan, I totally agree with you. I've been buying up NFTs heavily. I think there's a big cultural shift that's going on, and these NFTs are going to provide alpha on ETH. So I take my 1 ETH, I buy an NFT with it, sell it for 10 when ETH is at 4,000 or 5,000, hold that ETH up to 10K, and doing the Lord's work. All right, should we take a look at NFTs, or do you want to look at some other coins?
Yeah, guys, throw your coins in the chat. We'll definitely take a look at them on this episode, but
I can't tell if there's a glitch. I'm not seeing any comments over here, guys. Drop comments. How are you doing? Let us know. Vibes in the chat, please.
Let us know if we're going to make it in the chat.
I'm not feeling like we're going to make it right now.
No, sir.
All right, here. Okay, let me get my
Pull it up full screen
more normally. There we go. All right, here we have coin market cap. What do you want to take a look at today, Ryan?
Let's look at what's ripping. Anything? I mean, the markets have been relatively flat. We have a few coins up 4 to 6%, but overall, it's still mostly red. LooksRare has been holding up really well over the past few weeks. It has gone down, but
I was just looking at that this morning.
Yeah, we could check out LooksRare.
Yeah. LooksRare is the OpenSea competitor, did a huge airdrop, took a bunch of the market share, and the OpenSea exploit that we're about to talk about is a capitalizing moment for LooksRare. They can really take advantage here, and there's still huge incentives to stake your looks on the platform. 500% annual return, plus these payouts in ETH are nice. This is just what I got from the airdrop, paid about a couple $100 in gas fees. Already got that covered by the WETH that I'm collecting from the trading fees, and I've made almost 25% interest on the Looks token, which is compounding constantly. So, whether or not NFTs take off, LooksRare may or may not take off. I'm just gonna hold this. I mean, I have like $200 into this since it was airdropped to me, and it could end up being a huge position. Goes to zero, I didn't really lose out on that much.
Yeah, I'm super bullish on LooksRare right now because they're issuing out all of these tokens in the form of rewards. You're earning all this interest, yet the token is still going up. So there's a lot of buy pressure for the token right now and not so much sell pressure. People are staking and they're not unstaking. They want to earn this interest. And like I said, they're issuing all these tokens. So there's new supply for LooksRare, yet the token is still going up and it held up better in the bear market than almost all the other tokens on the market. So I'm extremely bullish on this project. I do want to buy more, but not quite yet. I don't want to, diversify into high risk investments right now when we're under the bull market support band. But this is certainly a play I'm looking at over the next couple months as we, continue the bull market in Q1, Q2, Q3 of this year.
Yes, sir. All right, now we got some comments going on in the chat. What's up, everyone? What's up, Chris? I am wissing. I don't even know what that means. I'm probably not going to say that again. We got Aaron in the chat, just chilling. Tiny Pie. Back as always. Bali want to look at MATIC. Happiness wants to know how to buy NFTs. Okay, we got some stuff to talk about now. Let's get into it. So off the rip, Dogecoin. First up.
No, Dogelon.
No.
Completely different investment.
Oh, well, I guess in that case.
Dogelon. We're doing it, Logan.
Fine. But I want to talk about Dogecoin too.
Comment on a coin. We have to do it.
Yes, sir. Dogelon Mars. Holy.
We will be rich when this coin hits $1. That is for sure. That is my analysis. What do you think, Logan?
Well, we're only about 1 million X away from it hitting $1. So when that does happen, yes, we will be rich, about a million times richer than we are right now. But I have $0 in Dogelon Mars, and 0 times a million is still 0. So I'll still be poor.
That's why you need to put $1 in. Was that you buying Dogelon Mars? So how is this holding up with the bear market that's happening? I feel like these meme coins are probably going down, underperforming some of the more blue chip cryptocurrencies out there. They don't have a very solid use case. They do have a strong community behind them, so there are trade-offs with all of these investments. Definitely not something I would want to be in the long term, but something you might be able to make a quick buck on. I mean, there's so much hype with meme coins, especially a few months ago and back in May. We saw it dip down like 90% over the summer, right? And then it came back in like 50x.
Yeah, look, it's on Gemini and crypto.com now. Not to mention Gate.io, Polynex, KuCoin. I did not realize that.
Dogelon Mars is a blue chip dog cryptocurrency at this point. It goes Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, then Dogelon Mars, I think in terms of market cap as well. So it has established itself as a big blue chip meme coin, dog coin, whatever you want to call it. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a good investment just because it has a bunch of money behind it.
That is a good point. But it does have like all-time volume in the past couple months, which is kind of nuts. Maybe there's a future for this coin. It's worth almost $1 billion right now. What do you think? Like, B tier, C tier dog meme?
I mean, it has Elon's name in it. It has Mars in it. It's definitely no Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, Inu 10, but it's pretty close. It's a good coin. It's Dogelon Mars.
All right, I'll take it. Is it $1 billion meme?
It looks like it. According to CoinMarketCap, it's a $900 million meme.
But let's see. What was that other one you just said there?
Harry, I don't think it's on CoinMarketCap.
Here it is. Ticker's Bitcoin.
It got listed on CoinMarketCap. Let's go. Where's Aaron Bree right now? This thing is going to the moon. It's on CoinMarketCap.
All right, what are we looking at?
So this is the next Bitcoin, guys. It's called Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10, Inu. Yeah, I'm joking. It's not the next Bitcoin, obviously.
It's not? Dude, I just went all in.
But hey, it's a good meme, and meme coins can make you some money, especially when it's a good meme. We saw the dog coins take off. Maybe we'll see the Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic themed coins take off next. Who knows?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay, well, we're losing viewers fast, Logan. Maybe we should look at other investments except Dogelon Mars and Harry Potter. Sonic,
okay, sorry, guys. I got distracted by the memes. Can't help it. Let's take a look at MATIC. This is one that Bali asked to take a look at. I am very, very, very bullish on Polygon, ticker MATIC. This is a layer 2 ecosystem built on top of Ethereum. They have some of the best ZK tech in the business. Apparently, I'm not an engineer myself, but but I do like the coin, okay? And if you guys want to learn more about Polygon, you're not going to believe this, but we are talking to the co-founder on Tuesday next week on Twitter Spaces, okay? So if you want to hear us interview Sandeep, the co-founder of Polygon, make sure you follow us on Twitter right now at Logan Ross. Here, let's put it up for him so you guys can get connected with us and hear us interview the co-founder. We got a lot of good questions. I have a lot to ask. You know, this is one of my biggest positions, so I got to make sure that I am holding the right bag.
Logan, I have a question for you.
What's up?
What's on your sweatshirt and why does it matter for Polygon?
That's a great question, Ryan. Thanks for asking. So this here is my my MDAO hoodie. And if you guys aren't familiar with DAOs, they are decentralized autonomous organizations. Let me just pull up the website for you, make it real easy. MDAO.info. So this is a DAO, a club, a project that Ryan and I started with some of our friends at the University of Michigan just this last year. So our goal really is to, you know, bring crypto to more people, teach crypto to more people, help people get those questions answered, and get connected with a community of like-minded individuals. And, you know, since there's all these startups and projects and the people that are in the crypto space are really ambitious, we also want to help them, you know, fund their projects and get development help. And, you know, it's just a great community thing. So if you want to check it out, you can head over to mdao.info. But you see here, the DAO is based on the Polygon network. Ryan, why did we decide to launch the DAO on Polygon instead of the Ethereum mainnet?
So it all comes down to gas fees. We tried launching the DAO on Ethereum back about a year and a half, 2 years ago now, and we had 3 people join, and it was about $100 to vote on any proposal. It was about $250 to join the DAO, so it just didn't make any sense. That's the beauty of Polygon. It's about 5 cents to make a membership proposal, join the DAO, and then it's about 1 cent to vote on any proposals that happen. So extremely efficient, great network to use, and Polygon has the most applications on it right now. So we used a platform called DAO House to make our DAO, and that wouldn't be possible if DAO House wasn't integrated with Polygon. So that's one of the reasons I'm really bullish on the MATIC network. They have so many applications on it, so it's really not a high switching cost to go from Ethereum to Polygon at this point. I mean, you can use Aave, you can use Uniswap now, and you can use thousands of other applications on Ethereum's network, on MATIC network now. So you can be saving hundreds of dollars in gas fees, get all the benefits from the Ethereum decentralized applications by using Polygon's network. So I think it's a no-brainer. I think it's going to have huge adoption in 2022. I'm extremely bullish on MATIC, and I recommend it to friends asking me what kind of altcoin should I go into for high returns that are relatively safe investments.
Couldn't agree with you more there. If you guys are, you know, if you guys like what's going on with Polygon, if you're interested to learn more, let us know in the chat below, and make sure to tune in next Tuesday to our Twitter space. So follow at Benzinga on Twitter to catch a notification for that. Chris wants to take a look at Flow. This is one we haven't done in a long time, so I think we ought to do it. Ryan, tell us about the Flow blockchain from Dapper Labs.
Man, I'm not qualified enough to talk about Flow, Logan. I'll be straight up honest, but from what I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's an alternative layer 1 smart contract blockchain primarily used for NFTs. So, I mean, similar to Polygon in the sense that there's a lot cheaper fees on it. You can mint NFTs for very cheap, and Dapper Labs uses it, who's behind some really big NFT projects.
Dapper Labs actually created it.
They created the Flow blockchain.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
So if you guys have heard of CryptoKitties, that was Dapper Labs' first project. Then they made NBA Top Shot, the trading card, you know, clip highlight reel NFT project. And, you know, in order to scale that and store that data on the blockchain, they needed a blockchain that was bigger than Ethereum. So they made the Flow blockchain. The Flow blockchain is powered by the Flow token, who would have thought, which currently has a $7.5 billion fully diluted market cap, but only 1.7 when it's diluted. So, you know, there's definitely a big stake that is vested by the investors. But yeah, so you guys have any Top Shot? I never really got into the whole NBA Top Shot scene too much. My little brother was in it. It looked really cool, but I'm not on the Flow network myself personally. Chris brought it up because the NFL NFT packs are coming soon. Let's see Flowverse. Maybe it's here. Let's see. Looks like there's a lot going on. Okay, so we got Top Shot. Chris, do you know when the NFL NFTs are coming out? And this is going to be like slightly different than the other NFL NFTs that came out. These are also on Polygon. Funny enough, these came out a while ago. Nobody knows about them as far as I can tell. But there's only 125 per team. So tell me how they're only a couple $100 each. Seems like Gary Vee is going to buy all of them on the entire market at some point sooner or later here. I got a couple for $10. They were really cheap to start with. Road to the Super Bowl. Ooh, only $200 for these. That could be cool, especially if they win. Where are the Lions in the playoffs? Pain.
Sad.
So much pain.
Logan, I'm curious your thoughts on the valuation of Flow blockchain. We saw that the fully diluted market cap was almost $7 billion, and the market cap right now of the circulating supply is about $1.7 billion. So really high valuation. Do you think it's justified? I mean, a lot of things must be priced in to justify a almost $2 billion valuation. And how does that compare to MATIC network? Because you can essentially have the same applications built on Polygon, right? And you can have many more applications built on Polygon as well. It's not just for NFTs. To my understanding, Flow blockchain is primarily used for NFTs, whereas Polygon is used for a plethora of different apps. Basically, anything that's on Ethereum can be used on Polygon if the app is ported over to the layer 2 network.
So can you say the question one more time?
Yeah. Do you think that Flow blockchain's valuation is justified, being that they're only focused on NFTs really? And how do you think it compares to the valuation of MATIC? You know, which one has more growth potential over the next year?
Okay, so it's sort of an apples to oranges comparison. I think the Flow blockchain is created for the single purpose of these NFT collections that they're doing for the NBA and the NFL. And all these other companies, whereas Polygon is meant to be scalable for every application, right? So I think that there's probably a lot more value that can be contained within the Polygon network. The total value locked will probably be much higher on the Polygon network. I guess networks, plural, once they come out. That being said, there's a lot of hype behind the NFL, the NBA, and NFTs. So you mix those three things together and you stick it on Coinbase. It's a recipe for up. So, the fully diluted market cap is like $7.5 billion. I mean, fundamentally, it's probably maybe a little bit high, or, it couldn't really go much more than that, fair value long term, I guess, or the next year fair value, I should say. But, who gives a shit about fundamentals right now? Nobody, not me.
This is true.
So yeah, I mean, I'm bullish on the entire space. I think that Polygon and Flow are going to do really, really well this year. But that's just my opinion. Maybe it's crypto winter all over again.
Indeed.
All right, let's talk about this OpenSea stuff. Let's talk about this.
Man, OpenSea is in big trouble right now. They sent an email out to a bunch of people that had accounts on OpenSea that had their NFTs listed and transferred their NFT to a different wallet. So the listing wasn't technically canceled on the blockchain, but it was canceled, I think, on OpenSea's front end. And they basically said to cancel your listing by transferring your NFT back to the wallet you listed with. And when they did that, there was a bug that got exploited on OpenSea. So people could buy your NFT for whatever price you listed at. And that could have been months ago. I saw one this morning. Some guy did this with a Bored Ape worth about 100 Ethereum, and somebody bought it from him for 0.8 Ethereum because that's what he listed it at many months ago. And then he raised the price, transferred it to a different wallet, transferred it back, and then for whatever reason, that listing price was still on the blockchain, and people were able to snag up these NFTs way, way below market price. What kind of updates has OpenSea said about this? I've heard that they're refunding people, which makes a lot of sense. This sounds like a big class action lawsuit about to happen if they're not refunding people. I mean, they did email these guys saying, hey, transfer your NFTs back to the wallet you listed at. And then they did that. Their NFTs essentially got stolen.
So how can I avoid becoming a victim of this exploit myself, Ryan? Is there anything that I should know not to do?
I think you already did it. You printed out your NFTs. They're behind us, so OpenSea can't steal them now.
No, dude, those are real NFTs. Those aren't prints.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
that's the blockchain back there.
I'm not sure,
but seriously, how do I not get screwed by this?
I don't think that you should be transferring your NFTs back to that wallet like they said. That sounds like where people are going wrong right now. But what's OpenSea saying
So the situation is, like, if I list an NFT on one of my wallets, I transfer it to another one, and then I send it back?
Yes, that's my understanding of the situation.
Okay,
Because when you transfer your NFT from one wallet to another, you can't sell it from your wallet anymore, right? So OpenSea,
I think I get it.
OpenSea basically takes down that listing from the front end, to my understanding.
Yeah.
But it's still uploaded on the blockchain, and in order to cancel that listing, OpenSea would be the ones that would have to pay that delist cost, that gas fee, to delist the NFT from OpenSea, which they did not do, and they did not tell the sellers about it. They should have, said, hey, if you want to delist this, you got to pay the gas fees, suck it up, pay the gas fees, and then transfer it out of your wallet, into whatever other wallet you want to keep it in.
Okay, let's do a little demonstration just to make sure that I understand this. So say that this desk right here, this is my wallet where I sell items from. So say that I listed this NFT for sale for 0.1 ETH, but then I decided, no, you know what? I don't want to sell it. I'm going to send it back to my storage wallet, and then, some time goes by, I delist it, or I transfer it over. The listing is not active on that wallet, so it goes away. I can't see it anymore. But then I decide, hey, the market's up. I think I can get 10 Ethereum for it now. So I transfer it back to my marketplace wallet, my hot wallet, and it picks up that old 0.1 listing that I had it on before, and somebody picks it up right away for way below the floor price. Ryan, would you say that is the situation going on here?
Yes, great explanation. I fully understand it now, and thanks for the NFT. Very undervalued.
I'm suing OpenSea. All right, well, I get it now. Thanks, Ryan. OpenSea exploit, guys. What do you think about it? Do you know anyone that was affected? What do you think OpenSea should do? And are you buying more LooksRare token off the news? Let us know. Also, if that was helpful, smash the like button. Let us know. Helps out a lot on our end. What else should we talk about today, Ryan?
Definitely want to go over the NFT market. I mean, it's still been so hot. We saw the Azuki NFTs at the top of the leaderboards over the past few days. After they released their art, they went from about 1.5 to 2 ETH up to about 8 to 9 Ethereum. So huge gains there. I was looking at those last week. Unfortunately, I did not pull the trigger. I wanted to see the art first, and that was my mistake. I should have got one and then waited for the art to be revealed. But I'm kind of lonely these days, Logan. I'm thinking about picking up a killer girlfriend. I think it might be worth the money. I could really use a killer girlfriend. So
I mean, you could use any kind of girlfriend, Ryan, if we're being real here. Let's take a look at this project that you're so interested in. Tell us about it.
So it was made by somebody who previously had a big part in creating Riot blockchain, really big blockchain project. The art hasn't been released, but I've been noticing this trend lately of Japanese style, Asian style artwork, anime art as NFTs really picking up right now. And this is one of those projects. I mean, Azuki was the same, and then Fanta Bear was really the first to take over the Asian market. They were at the top of the charts maybe 2 weeks ago, selling for about 5 to 6 ETH. They're at 4 ETH now. But killer girlfriend, man. I mean, you can't beat the art. Great art. And I could use a killer girlfriend. So, yeah, I might have to cop. I'm getting FOMO. Reveal in 4 hours. So, damn. I need some liquidity, Logan. You're going to probably have to lend me 1 or 2 ETH so I can get one before the art drops. That's fine, right? It's a small price to pay for a killer girlfriend.
No. Don't say that.
I just need a small loan of 1 Ethereum.
Not going to happen unless somebody out there in the chat wants to give it to you, but, probably not. Ryan's really bad at investing, and he can't keep a girlfriend for shit, so paper hands.
Yeah, I'd probably get bored of my killer girlfriend and sell her on OpenSea after the art releases anyway, if I'm being honest.
Very nice.
Okay, what else is ranking right now on OpenSea, Logan? Let's take a look at a couple others. It looks like volume has been picking up over the past few days. I'm just getting roasted left and right. I guess I set myself up trying to buy a killer girlfriend.
We're going to have a lot of good clips from this show.
I dug my own grave. What can I say?
Let's take a look at the mutant apes. How are the bags doing, Ryan?
Bags are doing well. Price floor of 20 ETH. We've been here now for a couple days. Really exciting stuff, and the price floor is thin. I mean, we're going to be at 21, 22 ETH here soon. Only 10, 20 sales away from getting up to around 21, 22 Ethereum. And man, I think that ape token is going to be a huge driver in price for both mutant apes and bored apes. I'm still extremely bullish. A couple months ago, man, I was telling you once we get up to 15 to 20 ETH, I'll consider selling. But yeah. I mean, it's changed. I'm not selling right now. I'm now going to be waiting to at least 35 Ethereum. I think we'll get there. I think we'll get there with Ape Token. I think this game is going to be a huge success. Last week on the show, we played Mutants versus Apes. That game was fun as shit. I played it all the time, and I was able to rank in the top 1,000 in the game, so I get a cool Mutant Ape t-shirt. I thought that was a cool prize. So I'm hoping that their actual game will be even better, even more adoption, and I think Ape Token will be in the top 100 cryptocurrencies very easily. I mean, Bored Ape Yacht Club is valued at about $3 billion right now. Once they release Ape Token, I think it could be a $5 to $10 billion cryptocurrency. There's so much they could do with it. They're already throwing these events for mutant apes and bored apes, you know, yacht parties, private concerts. Imagine if they keep doing this. I mean, they have over $100 million right now to spend on exclusive events where, you know, bored apes and mutant apes can go free. But once they have Ape Token, they could start charging to go to these events. You know, no longer do you have to hold one of these NFTs to go, but they could throw a huge event with 100,000 people and charge 1,000 Ape tokens to go, or if you own one of the NFTs, then it's free. And there's going to be passive income to be made for the holders of both mutants and bored apes in Ape tokens. So that's really exciting. I think it's going to take off big time. For one, when Coinbase NFT comes out, and two, when Ape NFT or Ape Coin comes out, rather. So Logan, I'm curious to know, what's your price target on the monkeys? What are you thinking?
On the mutants or the bored apes?
Both. I want to hear both.
All right, bored apes, 10 million US.
In how long?
Within the next 12 months, but probably closer to 6 months.
Jeez. $10 billion.
And on the mutant apes, $1 million
That's ridiculous.
floor price.
That is absolutely ridiculous. That's probably one of the most ridiculous calls that I have heard, but I mean, I'm extremely bullish too. $1 million though, I mean, we'd have to see a $10,000 Ethereum and then a 100 Ethereum price floor for mutant apes. So we'd have to see a 5x in terms of Ether price for the mutants, and then we would have to see a 4x in price for Ethereum on top of that.
Okay, so you think that my price floor, mutant ape price floor, $1 million is absurd, but how about you tell me how many millionaires there are in the world?
A lot, but how many of them actually want to be buying these NFTs?
How many millionaires are there, Ryan? Tell me.
I'm not sure.
Drop your guess in the chat below.
Yeah, drop guesses.
This is a fun game. How many millionaires are there? How big is the market for a $1 million NFT?
But the market for $1 million NFT isn't from how many millionaires there are. I mean, you got to have at least $20 million if you're going to be investing $1 million into one asset.
Hey, man.
Unless
I'm in
degen.
credit card debt, okay?
We're all degens.
That's the strategy, okay? You have to leverage through American Express. Okay, anybody out there have a guess? How many millionaires are out there? Don't Google it, okay? It's not funny.
I'm going to go with 400,000.
Ryan thinks there are 400,000 millionaires. I'm going to give 3, 2, 1, drum roll. There are 56 million millionaires.
Wow. That's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah. It's like, 20% of the United States population?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah. It's a lot of millionaires. Just saying there's a lot of money out there. $1 million is, when it comes to luxury, when it comes to, give them your LVMH thesis, Ryan.
Yeah, so Logan and I had a conversation last night on what we should be comparing the NFT market to. And we brought up like luxury cars that are really expensive, supercars. That was one thing. Or luxury watches, like high-end fashion. What else did we talk about, Logan? Like obviously the typical art industry, the traditional art industry. That's something you could compare NFTs to. But I mean, the application for NFTs is so vast that you really can't compare it to any one of these asset classes, right? It's an access token to events. It's access to an exclusive club. It's also art. It's also a collectible. So there's a lot of different things you can compare it to. I think a good comparison is LVMH, Louis Vuitton. What is it? Louis Vuitton.
Moet de Hennessy.
Yeah, Moet de Hennessy. They have a market cap of $400 billion.
Yeah, and look at that chart. Look at that chart since COVID.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
Almost doubled.
It's ridiculous. And that's a $400 billion valuation. I think this could be a price target for the Bored Ape Yacht Club as a company for all the NFTs they create. I mean, LVMH is one of the biggest companies within luxury, if not the biggest. I think Bored Ape Yacht Club could flip LVMH long term. Now, I don't know if that will happen this year. Sent out this tweet. Unfortunately, only got 1 like. I thought it was. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate it. I thought it was a pretty good comparison.
Okay. 0 likes.
I mean, I'm slept on. It's better to have 0 likes than 1 like. That's what I say. I'm gonna like it now.
Yeah, I'll re-like it. I felt bad.
Thanks,
guys, go like Ryan's tweet. He's not having a great day.
No. But yeah,
he
I
fell
thought it
in
was
the
a good
snow
comparison.
when we were trying to drive here.
I did. I fell in the snow.
But yeah, I think that's a great comparison, Ryan. And it puts it in a lot of perspective. So we have brands out here like the hundreds, and what was the other one you showed me in the car?
About what?
The Bored Ape tee made by that
Diamond
brand.
Supply
Diamond
Co.
Supply Co. Yeah, Diamond Supply Co. is having to purchase Bored Apes to advertise for Bored Ape to make clothes for Bored Ape. Where else do you see this kind of business model? I have never seen it before. It's like a brand, but brands pay it to be a part of the brand. I don't get it. I think that it could be like the craziest thing we've ever seen. Cultural, business, economical, memetical phenomenon. The Bored Ape Yacht Club. But we won't harp on that for too much longer. Let's take a look at a couple other projects. I want to shout out the Heart Club again. You see these two right behind me. Right. Boom.
This one's cool. I like this one.
Yeah, thank you.
Look at this.
That's my favorite one.
Has an Ethereum bag. It's just like Logan. He's holding his Ethereum bag and he's never letting go.
The ironic part is that I spent the last of my ETH on that NFT.
I thought you were going to say the ironic part is that you don't play soccer.
No, I don't play soccer either.
Ironic.
I rode the bench. And I also have the 300th most rare heart of all in the collection right there. Picked that up from Paper Hands a couple weeks ago. Project is hype. They have collab with Lil Dicky and Benny Blanco, rumored to be coming out later this year. I wish that'd be buying.
Again, I'm curious about that NFT over there. It looks like it's straight pushing P, and it's pretty legit.
This one?
The one that looks like an album cover.
What's
this one about? Tell us about this.
Oh, yeah, sure. This is a piece of art by the artist Damien Hirst. You may have heard of Damien Hirst before from his spot paintings. He did the most recent Drake album cover, and he's been selling millions of dollars in art for 20, 30 years now. He's a very polarizing figure in the art industry because the point of his art is that there is no point to art. And that makes a lot of people upset, I guess. You take some emojis, make it a Drake album cover. I don't really know. But what I do know is that, Drake has a lot of clout associated with his name. So does Damien Hirst. So $1,200 for a 1 of 10,000. And actually, it's a pretty rare one. This spot bikini attribute down here is 1 of 250. So that's why I picked that one up. Pretty big fan, although it is on the Henny blockchain, and I'm going to have to pay like dumb gas fees to get it onto the ETH mainnet, which is kind of a pain.
Well, Henny's the marketplace. It's on the Palm blockchain. I don't think the Palm blockchain has much adoption. They do have XDAI on it, so you can transact in stable coins. But I think the move is to transact or bridge it rather to the Ethereum blockchain, so you can use OpenSea. That's where most of the volume is. But I really like this one, Logan. I think this was a great buy. It's really awesome. Like you said before, a store of culture. I think that's pretty accurate. How's it been doing? Has it been slept on?
It's still pretty slept on. I honestly don't really look at it because that's a piece that I want to hang up in my house eventually. For now, it's in the office though. But I did take a peek at the market on that collection. It's called Great Expectations, by the way, and I can show you guys where to look it up yourself. Great Expectations by Damien Hirst. So you can see some of them are on OpenSea. The ones that have been bridged back to the Ethereum mainnet, but most of them are still on Great Expectations NFT. Most of them are still on the other blockchain, the what's it called?
Palm.
The Palm blockchain. Thank you. Yeah, so here's the background behind this. Damien Hirst made this dot project, which Ryan was very early on.
Paper Hands did, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. So Damien Hirst has Drake's support to make this. That's all I need to hear, really. But let's see if we can find the Henny.com.
And guys, we'll be taking a look at a few other NFTs. So let us know if you have any NFT projects you want us to look at. Also, let us know if you have any cryptocurrencies you want us to look at. This is a crypto show, so we want to look at some more cryptos as well. Just toss them in the chat. We'll get to them.
Jay Rice says LVMH is up 50% today. Are you joking?
Yeah, check. They might have beaten expectations by 54%.
Sounds like cap.
They must have beaten
that cap?
expectations
Is
by
that cap?
54% on their earnings.
Yeah. That's the only thing that makes sense. All right. Let's see. Where are we? Damien Hirst. Oh, Hirst dropped another one?
He's on fire. And he's been giving back to the NFT community. That's a big part of his collections, which I really like to see. But what's this one all about? I haven't seen it.
Henny is delighted to present The Empress by Damien Hirst, a series of 5 glorious prints depicting carefully composed images of butterflies, published by Henny Editions. Edition is priced at $3,500. Prints are available to purchase January 28th, today, until 5 p.m. Friday, February 4th, a week from today.
So these are prints and they're not NFTs? Because I know Henny Marketplace doesn't only do NFTs. They do actual art as well.
Yeah. Buy Empress physical print.
If it's not an NFT, then I don't want it.
You don't want to pay $3,500 for a...
Why would I want to pay $3,500 for a print when I could have an NFT?
Oh, man.
I'm curious if we can find the statistics on the original collection by Damien Hirst, The Currency, because that's a really interesting project that's really related to this topic right here. They initially released all his NFTs, but now there's an option to burn your NFT and get the physical Damien Hirst artwork. Not a big piece of artwork. It's like 5 inches by 7 inches, but nonetheless, a Damien Hirst original one-of-one piece. So I bet a lot of people are claiming them to hang up the original print, but I'd say even more probably keep the NFTs. NFTs are more liquid, they're easier to sell, and I bet you can fetch a higher price. I think, these look so similar that without seeing the stats on the NFT, if you get the print, it's basically fungible, right? They're all going to be worth essentially the same amount, in my opinion at least, if you get the print. Whereas if you have the NFT, it's really clear to see like the name of the NFT, the different traits it has, the rarities, stuff like that. So if you have a rare NFT, I think it's wise to keep it as a token instead of getting the print, because you may be able to get a premium for it.
There's barely any liquidity on this market. Nice listing right here for $1.35 million. Sheesh.
That's all I ever knew. It's a good name.
Yeah, it is. So
remember
Ryan,
what mine was called? Spin the Wheel or something?
No, it was Broken Wheel.
No.
It was like a gambling reference, a roulette reference.
Something the Wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
We don't gamble enough to know those. But yeah, like I'm trying to find the cheapest one that's listed out here. Maybe OpenSea will be able to
sort by cheapest
first. I don't, not that I know.
It's on OpenSea.
Yeah. So were there 10,000 total?
Yep.
And 2,200
Actually, there might have been 8,000.
of them have made their way over to the Ethereum network.
What's the floor price?
Buy one now for 5 ETH.
Okay. That's not too bad, man. These pumped like crazy during the first NFT bull market. Back when crypto was down at the end of summer, these went up to about $65,000 at its peak. Now at 5.5 Ethereum, I mean, that's like $13,000. So, I mean, still significantly expensive, but really down a lot from its all-time highs. So this might be a good time to get in on a Damien Hirst NFT. We're down over 60% on these. But then again, I mean, you have to consider there's a lot of hype with NFTs. If this was just a print and Damien Hirst made this, he wouldn't be able to get, 5.5 ETH worth for each one of these prints. There's 10,000 in it. That's the reason I initially sold Logan. I did some research on Damien Hirst. I think he had his highest value art piece before this collection was like 10 or 15 million dollars, I want to say, maybe 10 million dollars. And this collection, I think, is worth about right now 15 to 20 million dollars. So I figured it might have been a bit overvalued, but I guess I underestimated the effect NFTs have on art and the economy behind them. And it helps it split up into 10,000 different pieces, right? So people can buy a piece. It's a one of one. It's technically part of a bigger collection. So it's more accessible because there's only so many people that are willing to pay $10 million for a piece of art, right? So it does make sense. This is his most valuable collection to date.
How about those invisible friends, Ryan? We got a comment from Strictly 3 Sports in the comments down below. Thoughts on Dronies NFTs on Solana? I can't tell you anything about Solana NFTs. I'm sorry,
Sorry about that.
Invisible friends. That is one we've been looking at. Ryan, tell us about their absolutely genius whitelist strategy.
So right now it's really hard to get on the whitelist. They're launching next month, but it has to do with a lot with their marketing scheme. So they have a ton of followers on Twitter, a ton of people in the Discord. I'm talking over 100,000 followers on Twitter, over 100,000 members in the Discord. I think it's over 200,000 members in the Discord now. So extremely hyped up drop. And to get on the whitelist, you have to be retweeting tweets. You have to be really active in the Discord. You have to be inviting people in. So really smart marketing by them, but it's coming out soon next month. And if you can get a whitelist spot, this is a absolutely great way to make a ton of money fast, right? So if you're just getting into NFTs, you're not trying to drop several ETH on something, the way to do it is by minting a really hyped up NFT like Invisible Friends. But that's going to take work. You're not going to be able to just go on when it releases and mint it. You're going to have to get into the Discord and get on the whitelist. So that's where our NFT Pro newsletter comes in, guys. I don't know if we want to be talking about that. We have 10 minutes left, but we do have an NFT newsletter where we shout out Discords, explain how to get in on these whitelists so you guys can mint NFTs when they come out. We do a lot of research on the most hyped projects. And our in-house NFT expert, Henry Stater, his prediction for these Invisible Friends is right around 10 ETH. Now, I disagree. I think that's a little bit too bullish. My price prediction is around 6 ETH. But nonetheless, you can mint one if you're whitelisted for 0.15 ETH. So this is about a $350 investment. You get on the whitelist, you can mint one of these instantly on the secondary markets. You will be able to make, way over 10x profits.
But you could only mint one. Why do you think that they're doing this?
The amount of holders of a project's really important. I mean, that's where the community comes from, for one. And two, there's a lot more sell pressure if you have somebody with 50 of these NFTs. If you get 50 of these for 0.15 ETH, you're spending 7.5 ETH. Not an incredibly huge investment, but then it could be worth 300 Ethereum right after you mint it. So then you're sitting on a huge bag of Invisible Friends NFTs if you were able to mint that many, and there'd be a lot more sell pressure. You're incentivized to sell if you have a ton. If you only have one to your name, you're more likely to hold it, more likely to be active in the community. So I think it makes sense. And that's a metric I look at a lot for NFTs, is how many holders are there in the collection? Is there at least 50% of the holders compared to the amount of NFTs? I think that is a good number to have.
All right. Ayo Booski in the chat wants to know a cheap NFT project to invest right now. Unfortunately, I can't give you any investment advice, but let's just say theoretically I had 1 ETH to spend on NFTs. Without a doubt, no brainer play for me. I'd be buying another piece from the Heart Project. Check them out. They're the main guy running the project, Aiden Cullen, very, very, very well connected in the Hollywood, music, trending, Twitter, fashion space, cutting edge, very, very cool stuff going on with this project, and very little marketing. So it's pretty slept on. Compared to the amount of celebrities that own it, it is way cheap. Ryan, what is your how are you going to spend 1 ETH right now?
Let me give you my take. So I think if you have 1 ETH to spend, or even less than 1 ETH, even if you have like 0.2 to 0.3 ETH to spend, the way to do it is to grind Discords and get in on a mint like I was just talking about. So like a Heart Project, yes, it could be a great investment. It could go down, but you're buying it at market price, right? So there's no incentive like right away when you buy it. Whereas with mints, you're not getting it at market price. You're getting it at the mint price, and the mint price is not always market price. It could be more, it could be less. It depends on how many people are in the Discord, how many people are on the Twitter, and how many people are actually going to mint these NFTs. So if you can find an NFT project that has over 30,000 followers on Twitter, over 50,000 members of the Discord, and their collection consists of 10,000 or less NFTs, there's a very high probability that it can instantly resell on the secondary market. So I think that's a great way for beginners to get started with NFTs. Grind those Discords, spend hours doing research, get in on those good projects, get a whitelist spot, and then from there you would be able to flip hopefully for 5 to 10x whatever you spend on that mint price, and all of a sudden you have a few Ethereum to go toss around into NFTs, maybe make a little bit more high risk play by buying something on the secondary market. If you have limited capital, I think minting NFTs is the way to go.
So how do you find the Discords? How do you find the mints, Ryan?
From Henry. I don't have time to. I wish I did, man.
No,
So
same.
many people are just grinding Discords right now, and that's how they're making money. And I respect it, man. They're making a lot of money, like dozens of. If you know what you're doing, you can make dozens of ETH a week. It's insane right now.
Yeah.
Just be grinding Discords all day.
Yeah, Henry is a friend of both of ours. He's actually my roommate, and he gives me all the NFT alpha as well. So I said, hey, Henry, come make a newsletter for Benzinga. And not to shill it, but this is literally the same information that I'm using to trade NFTs on a daily basis. So make sure you go check it out. Also, Strictly, thanks for stopping in for the first time. Drop the Hearts Club for you in the chat below. If this is your first time as well, let us know by smashing the like button. And if it's not your first time, say what's up in the comments.
Yo, did you see Strictly's comment?
What'd he say?
He got lucky and he got on the whitelist for Invisible Friends.
No way.
That is hype. Congratulations. You should be able to make a bag off of that. One word of advice, if you are new to NFTs, there are fake whitelists out there, so make sure it's legit before doing anything. Maybe just shout it out in the Discord, in the main chat, ask to confirm. Don't take any DMs ever on Discord. They're almost always scams, so don't DM anyone on Discord. I'll say that again. Don't DM anyone on Discord. You will likely get hacked, but congratulations, Strictly. That is huge. A great way to get into the NFT market with Invisible Friends, especially on Mint, so that is huge. Congratulations, man.
Patrick wants to know if we're still playing Axie Infinity. Funny story, actually. Last night, we did a Benzinga Twitter space with the co-founder of Axie Infinity, Jiho. He was a great guy, super nice, super friendly to the community. And so make sure you guys check that out if you haven't. It was recorded. I'm not sure where it's posted, where you can see it right now, but I'll try to get it on the Benzinga Crypto YouTube channel by next week. If you don't know what the Benzinga Crypto YouTube channel is, let me just tell you right quick. Top link in the description below. If you're here for crypto content, nothing live, short form clips, the best, highest value stuff that comes from Moon or Bust, the best entertainment, bang for your buck, or I should say ETH, I guess. Check it out. Benzinga Crypto, separate YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Tons of more good stuff coming up on that. Ruel's been making pick after pick, Ryan, on that channel. So make sure you guys go check out his stuff as well. But yeah, I mean, I've been hearing so much about Invisible Friends. I'm definitely going to be FOMOing when I don't get one. But the whitelist is gone, yeah?
I don't think it's gone, but it's just getting harder and harder every day to get on it.
And how do you get on it?
They do different types of giveaways. I'm not sure right now how to exactly get on, but I think there's some types of.
Don't you have to be like a
tweets to
creative or
retweet.
something?
That's one of the ways. Yeah, you can try and create like a spoof of Invisible Friends, post it. If they find it creative or cool enough, then they'll give you a whitelist spot.
All right. Hello, creators of Invisible Friends. My name is Logan from Benzinga, and this is my submission for a whitelist spot. There are currently 150 people watching this stream, and that is why I deserve a spot. Thank you for your time. God bless you. All right, let's hope that works. Not trying to be poor anymore. But yeah, no, this is such a cool project. I love the art and
very original too.
Good meme.
That's why I didn't really like Heap Beast. I knew it was going to resell because they had 500,000 people in their Discord and they had like 300,000 followers on Twitter. So obviously it was about to resell. The mint price was 0.2 ETH. This was on the first newsletter we shouted out, 0.2 ETH. And then now it's at about 7 to 8 Ethereum. So about a 16 times over your initial investment on the secondary markets. But I didn't really like it too much. You know, I think the apes are played out at this point. There's only room for so many ape collections. I think that number is 2.
Ryan, do we do any shows on play to earn gaming?
Play to earn gaming. We did cover Axie Infinity. We just had an interview last week with the CEO of Star Atlas. Huge play to earn game coming out over the next 5 years. Super bullish on that. But have we done anything else, Logan? I don't remember. We have so many shows.
Co-founder of Axie Infinity, co-founder of Star Atlas. Any other play to earn games? I don't know. We messed around with the Mutant versus Bored Ape game, but that's not going to be play to earn probably.
Play to earn a t-shirt.
We'll take it. But yeah, let's I mean, we're definitely talking about the play to earn space a lot. So if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned. Aobuski wants to know, what are your thoughts on the Gucci NFTs? There's Gucci NFTs, Ryan?
How do we not own Gucci NFTs?
Jeez.
How do we not know about Gucci NFTs? Do we live under a rock these days?
I'm disappointed in myself, not going to lie.
Oh, okay. They haven't released yet.
Super Gucci from Super Plastic. 10 NFTs.
Oh, okay. So we can't afford them.
I really wanted that. Not really, though. I don't know. There's something about this is just like kind of cringe. It's like such an obvious cash grab. I don't know.
It is. And like, you can't really blame companies for doing this. It costs $0 to make an NFT essentially. And there's like limitless upside, and they can easily just sell 10,000 from their influence right away. So no surprise that they're doing this. It might turn out to be a good investment too. I mean, Gucci has a ton of heritage, so much history, and now this is their first NFT collection. So, I mean, 10 years down the line, when NFTs are used for everything from your home loan to your car loan to your identification card, you know, Gucci NFTs could be really valuable, especially the very first collection they made.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like the Bored Ape Yacht Club is like the Web3 version of Gucci and Louis Vuitton like combined. Oh, wait, that was not the one. Patrick Starr wants to talk about the selfie collection. Yeah, there's this dude who took a selfie every single day for 5 years and listed it as an NFT collection, made a couple $1 million, and changed his life. Very cool story there. WAGMI interfaces, WGM interfaces. Not sure what that is.
Oh, I've seen that. It's an NFT project. That's a really hyped one coming out, actually. I'd pull up the website, Logan. I think we should look at it. They have really cool art. Another original project. This is one that you might still have time to get on the whitelist for. I haven't been following how to get on the whitelist, so I can't tell you for sure. But I do think it's still a few weeks away. Let's see if they have a release date yet.
Yo, Aobuski wants to know, do we have a Discord group? No, we have a Telegram. It is linked in the description below. But honestly, I feel like we should make a Discord. What do you think, Ryan?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Maybe we'll do a little collab with the Roadmap, the NFT exclusive show at Benzinga. Maybe we'll make a huge Discord. Would you guys join it? Let us know in the chat if you guys would join a Benzinga NFT Discord. We can get it going for you. Okay, so this project, WGM interfaces. Oh,
they have 100.
30 seconds.
Okay,
over.
30 seconds. They have 175,000 followers, and the collection is 9,546 NFTs. Definitely one of the most hyped up NFT collections right now. Definitely one that will be reselling after mint.
That's crazy.
Trying to see. I'm going to their website right now. Do they have a release date yet? But yeah, this art is really cool. Super original stuff. We're still building. See you soon. That's literally all it says right now.
No roadmaps or promises, just vibes.
Yep.
I like that. I can rock with that. And it has the creators right here. Dang. Very nice.
Very nice.
All right. Ryan, do you want to wrap today's show for us? I feel like I'm always doing it.
Yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Logan Ross with 2 N's, at Ryan on Chain. Have to plug, but thanks, guys. Tune back in on Monday. We'll be covering some really cool stuff. Have an interview for you guys set up. So come back 2 p.m. on Monday. We'll see you then. Peace out, guys.